to get up and kind of talk about my week sometimes.
Good set, dude.
That was so
There were more troubling
That's why
economic
you
news.
stick with it, Sean. You too.
Right? But the silver linings this week, it really only affected rich people. We've all, overspent. Some of us have even bounced a check or 2 or 57. I've been there. But this week, someone figured out how to bounce the whole damn bank. They bounced a bank. So, it was a white guy that was running this bank, right? Because otherwise, nobody would have accepted that check. Oprah cannot even write a check at a grocery store 2 blocks away from her house, right? But the guy had a pretty good excuse. Over the weekend, he just simply forgot that he cash apped his Coke dealer. Any one of us could have made the same mistake, right? Well, the result of this was a whole bunch of white people went down to the bank and stood in line for hours and hours. Silicon Valley, nobody would have ever thought that a bank would just go bust, right? So the rumor went out that there was a brand new Asian fusion food truck in the parking lot. Because what else would explain that many white people standing in line? So that resulted in even more people going down there to stand in line. It's really crazy. So basically, bank deposits in the United States, they're covered by the government up to $250,000. Oh, and by the way, that's not socialism. Because we need people to have faith in the banking system so that they put their money in there. Because you don't want people hiding money at home, because poor people might break in and steal it. We don't want that. So basically, the people that were concerned enough to go down there and wait in line were people that had more than $250,000 in their account. So that led to a whole other group of people going down there to get on Tinder to see if they could match up with anybody in line, right? You're like, nope. Nope. Oh, I think that's her. Hell yeah, right? That led to a whole bunch of first dates at food trucks. So it was a good week. It looks like this might not be the only bank that collapses, and I'm not worried about it at all. Matter of fact, I kind of hope my bank closes. I know that the government has me covered on my $8.72, so I'm not worried about it. And I have a bunch of those, the auto pay subscriptions that I'm too lazy to cancel or get rid of all of those, like my AOL dial-up. TimRock69 at AOL.com, it still works. And about a year ago, I hooked up with this chick that works at the bank, right by my house, And every time I go in there, I get to the front of the line, and I'm just praying she does not finish first. Kind of like the first date. And I kind of liked her, and I thought, hey, I wanted a second date, but I called her up, and she had gone in the next morning and looked up my balance, so yeah, there was no chance. And it's that performance anxiety in bed, that you kind of have that excuse, first time kind of nervousness. Yeah, it's not like that with your bank account. I tried to throw out I'm a little short this month. She said, I looked at your history. You were always a little short. Oh, but I did think about it later, and that the Coke excuse actually would have worked in both situations. All right, thanks so much. I'm Tim, and I'll see you guys next time.